Now, waste is something we want to get rid of. Energy, always something we want more of. So how about killing two birds with one stone? It may sound like sci-fi, but yes, in a small village in the northern area of South Korea, that's exactly what's happening. Converting waste into energy, turning sewage plant into power generator for more than 100 households. Biogas is the key word. Our news feature tonight with Oh Soo-young.
An hour and 20 minutes from Seoul lies a quiet town along the Hongcheon River called Somaegokli. This village is Korea's first so-called eco-friendly energy town, and it runs on green and self-sustaining sources of energy. But before it was launched in 2015, the town was actually one of the worst places to live in the county because of the foul odor emanating from its waste and sewage treatment plants.
There were around 100 households in the 80s, but after the treatment facilities were installed in 2007, there were only 37 left.
This plant was built more than a decade ago to process the animal excrement collected from the town and nearby districts.
Now the facility also converts animal and food waste into biogas, a clean and renewable source of energy for homes. It also eliminates the greenhouse gases that would have been created from the waste had it been left to decompose.
20 tons of food waste and 80 tons of animal excrement enter the digester chambers every day. The clumps of waste are then fermented to produce methane, a component of biogas which is purified and converted into city gas. As promised, much of the pungent odour has been removed during the process. But what's even better is that the villagers now have access to renewable and affordable city gas that costs 60% less than the regional average. This has improved their living conditions all around. I visit the village chief, who welcomes me into his well-heated home.
In the past, we used fuel and wood, so there were dangers of fire breaking out and it cost a lot of money. When you live in the countryside, the biggest expenditure is heating. But now we've seen huge savings, so life here has improved. It's better, more convenient.
The villagers also benefit from other eco-friendly innovations. A newly built fertilizer plant takes the leftover sludge from the biogas facility and mixes it with sewage waste and sawdust. This creates mounds of fertilizer for the locals to use on their farms, and rest assured, they come completely sapped of odor. This ensures that absolutely no waste actually goes to waste. Even wastewater facilities have their use, thanks to a massive solar panel installed over the grounds.
Before, the facilities weren't covered by the domes, so it gave off a strong odor. Now, with the construction of the eco-friendly energy town complete, we've been able to contain the smell.
The sewage plant that previously plagued the area with odour now pumps out more than 300 kilowatts of energy a day, enough electricity for 112 families. The village sells the electricity to the country's main power company for profit, which adds up to some $75,000 a year. At a monthly gathering on village affairs, they discuss where to invest the earnings.
We discuss what kinds of projects we can work on in the future, especially using energy, as that's what our town produces. We initiate the projects that the villagers want to make things brighter and livelier.
Based on the town's success, the Ministry of Environment is replicating the model in 12 other communities in the country. International organizations are also taking an interest.
The idea is to learn from the technical innovation and also the management practices and also the financial aspects that are happening in a town like Hongcheon and see how this can be applied in a developing country context.
Somaegokli residents no longer feel ashamed of their town. The once onerous dung facilities are now a source of pride and offer a sustainable livelihood for their community. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.